It is thebarlive.com. I am Patrick from YNR Radio. To my right, we got Mr. Pugs Moran from the PMS show. To my left, behind the board, Mr. Jimmy. We are hanging out at the Harley Davidson of Dallas up here in Allen, Texas off I-75. And it is yet again another fun day out here with the Harley guys.
Nice out, man.
It's nice out. It's cool. It's not hot. It's not muggy. And
It's that perfect, comfortable weather that's perfect if you have clothes on, but it's just cold enough to where the girls seem a little bit uncomfortable in their bikinis. You know what I mean? Because it's just cool enough.
Are you saying it's nipply out here?
It could be. I think that there may be some of those, some shining examples of that.
Sure. You know, guys, we're in between the contest where the girls were paraded out in their best swimsuits. Judges are tabulating their scores. We'll be finding out who the winner of Harley Davidson of Dallas's bikini contest is. I've got one spectator here. We're going to ask Reese. Reese, who's going to win the contest today? Who do you think?
My mommy.
His mommy. That's right. His mommy is, of course, the beautiful Kelly. And, Reese, I got to tell you, I think Kelly's going to win. I think your mommy's going to win. Oh. Okay, now this is another young observer. Who do you got in the race? Come here, kid. Who's going to win? All right, one last time, Reese. Who's going to win the contest?
My mommy.
There you go.
My mommy.
All right, your mommy's not in the contest. Your mommy's not in. All right, back to you guys. That's a little bit of what's going on here in the pit.
Yes.
Now back to you guys at the barlive.com broadcast location.
Yes, they've been watching the vote counting over there. I saw them doing that earlier.
Maybe they should let the kids be the judges.
I was doing exit polling there. That's what I was doing.
So, what, 20 minutes or so before they actually give us the results, the big results?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, all right, do we have any favorites here? Who are we liking? Tell me, Patrick, do you have a horse in this race?
I have some opinions, but I don't know if the general mass population over here would agree with me. I talked to Jimmy earlier about this one chick. What is her name again? Do you remember?
Which one?
It's like Cat or something. She's over there in the silver. You know who I was talking about?
Oh, number 9.
Yeah, number 9.
Yeah, she's like girl next door curvy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason I like her. It's because she's not your typical skinny girl. She's got some curves. She's pretty. She's really nice.
She's got what I call the 1970s pre-aerobics body.
Yeah.
But before women started doing aerobics and getting really tight, they were just voluptuous. They had curves in all the right places.
Right.
And that's kind of what she's got going on.
I definitely agree. She has that. She has that going on.
And she's even got the feathered 70s hair.
She does.
So that's who you're going with?
Oh, absolutely.
Jimmy, how about you?
After yesterday, I have to say that I'm with Kelly.
I'm with you as well. And
Team Kelly.
If the early exit results are any indication, as we heard from 2 people exiting the polls, sure, they were 5 and 3 years old, but yeah, Kelly seems to be the odds-on favorite. I'm going with Kelly as well. In her very first, making her debut as a Sunbrew model contestant.
And especially after yesterday, and obviously we did what I thought was supposed to be like her tryout. I thought that was what we were doing on the air, but apparently that was her tryout.
She knows how chaotic that was. Like, what was it? Was it an audition or was she already in?
Yeah.
Because I thought we were interviewing her to see if she was caliber enough to even go on stage.
Right.
Turns out, no, she's on stage, but she's not a team member. I'm not sure how this works.
Hey, I think she's pretty much stole the stage, though. She's a shoe-in.
It's got to be all a part of this weird sort of mind game that Brandon plays with all of these girls. You know?
I've seen better mind game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like textbook. Get inside their head, break them down, pimp them out, but it's similar to that, you know?
Yeah. You know, in the short term that I've been working with Brandon, I have caught on to that as being his strategy with some of the newest girls.
I'm I'm not going to say he's verbally abusive or even emotionally abusive, but I will say that he's got a strategy that he uses because these girls have a tendency to, on occasion, maybe get a little full of themselves. And as the veteran promoter of bikini contests would have, he's learned a few tricks on how to keep them in line.
Regardless
probably
of
a good
if it leads them going to their car crying on their way out.
Yes. Well, that builds character, Jimmy Ryan.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be nicer to the fat guy that hits on her next time, now that she shed a few tears.
Are you speaking from a standpoint you've been at before?
No. But, it's nice for them to be reminded that sometimes they're just Mrs. Fifth Place.
They're just a number?
Yeah.
Oh, very true. So you think that we should maybe come back after they do the vote tabulations and all that good stuff? Maybe bring on some of the girls?
Absolutely. I'd like to interview the winner.
Yeah, definitely. And then even if not, I'd like to at least talk to Kelly and see how she thought everything went.
Now, where did she come from? I'm not familiar with Kelly.
She tried out yesterday. I'm not really familiar with how she got in touch with Brandon or anything like that, but she I thought was trying out yesterday, but apparently that was like an experimental type run. And then today she quote unquote tried out on the stage, and if I had to guess, I would think that she'd made the team. So
Well, there's two things I'm thinking here. First of all, is I've seen many a Sunbrew bikini contest, and there's just something about her that's a little different. Is she older than most of these other girls?
yes, she's I believe 34. And if you see like most of the other Sunbrew bikini girls, they're
Yeah.
usually much younger. But
Maybe it's maturity.
yeah, well, that's what Bugs and I were talking about yesterday. Is that like she comes off as more attractive because when you put all of these girls that are pretty much alike, they're young. They're the ones that will go out to, most likely they're out at clubs at night.
Yeah.
It is, all of a sudden she's the one that sticks out a bit because, you might actually be able to have a conversation that lasts more than 2 minutes.
Maybe it's also that there's no BS involved. She knows what guys want, and she'll get what she wants, and she'll use her super
Superpowers.
super beauty powers to get what she wants. And when she took that stage, man, she absolutely did. I think people were pretty mesmerized, and I would not be unimpressed if she won.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, it's kind of
of
funny
words.
whenever, they're doing these bikini contests. Brandon will, try to lure them into yelling and screaming and applauding and all the other good stuff. But most of the time, you look at the people in the crowd, and they're just staring and gawking
Jaw dropped.
and not saying anything. They're just kind of, hanging out.
That's kind of how I am anytime a woman approaches me, no matter who it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like,
Jaw just goes down, and you lose
it's like,
all
what?
your vocabulary.
Like, how are you doing today? What?
Fair enough. I think it happens to everybody, man.
So, I've never done the Harley Davidson of Dallas before. Did you do it last year?
Yes.
What is this a good turnout? What are we looking at here?
Yeah, this is definitely good. They happen so often that it's always kind of impressive that they're able to pull off having this many people show up each time.
I'm impressed. These biker guys are like a family, and if one goes, they all have to go. It's kind of like, I get maybe it's a part of their code,
Yeah.
biker code.
Well, it definitely makes you to where you're kind of fit in. So one of my old friends, I used to do a show with him named Mondo. He ended up going to
Mondo.
Yeah. He ended up getting a Harley and joining the Harley family
Oh, nice.
temporarily
Temporarily?
because he wasn't a real biker.
Do you have a temporary license?
Yeah, he got it from Harley, ended up taking all the courses, all that good stuff. But and then he was like a hardcore Harley guy for maybe 3 or 4 months, and then all of a sudden the real Mondo came back out.
Oh,
He wasn't biking. He wasn't the cool guy hanging out anymore.
What show did he used to be on?
On the Jagger Show.
He was on the Jagger Show. That's right.
Yes.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I know. We're actually working on trying to get him to do a show called Mondo Around the Metroplex, where he goes around and does food tasting at different
that'd be awesome.
restaurants. Yeah, so that'll be fun.
For the barlive.com?
I'm not sure how that's going to work out. It's kind of something that we're still talking about.
It'll be interesting anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think of this band over here? They're rocking out some classic rock.
I think they're trying to upstage us.
I think so too.
You know?
We actually had to turn off the PA because they were loud, and I don't know. Is that kind of like forfeiting a competition? You know, when you're battling against, trying to get attention.
I know when to quit.
You know,
You know, I know when to give up.
these guys are like 60 years old. They're not giving up. They're up there rocking it out.
No, they have bigger amps than we do.
That's true.
We weren't going to get into a
Hey, if I
pissing contest.
If I would
with
have
them.
known that, I would have brought the big setup. We could have
Yeah.
pushed those guys into the next county.
We'll have to do that next time.
You know something that I see here that I didn't see last time we did this? I see a lot of younger people.
Yeah, it's true, actually. There are quite a few more young people, and not just the girls in bikinis.
Right. You know,
Not bad.
you see people here that are obviously, on their Harleys, but you see young people that they don't necessarily look like they rolled up on a bike. And that's kind of cool to see, maybe they're future enthusiasts, who knows.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of time. All of a sudden, they're going to be one of the hardcore guys that you see fit in real well. It's a never-ending rotation.
Well, we are broadcasting at thebarlive.com. We're hanging out at Harley Davidson of Dallas in Allen, Texas, off of 75. How long are we going to be out here?
I think, maybe a couple more hours or so.
Okay. So if you're listening in, stop on by. Once again, that's Harley Davidson of Dallas in Allen, Texas, right off 75. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back. Hopefully we get Pugs back over here so I'm not left in the dark by myself.
Yeah.
But I appreciate Jimmy being here behind the board.
No problem, man.
All right, guys, thebarlive.com. I'm Patrick from YNR Radio. We're hanging out. We'll be back here in just a little bit. Everybody stay close.
All right.
I said he's so sweet and gonna make the rapper. Remix, baby. Lollipop, lollipop, West is just like Dolly Parton. She ride my spaceship till she hit the top. That hit the spot till she asked how many licks do it take till she get the shot. Don't worry about my wrist, that's so free. Tell a girl like Doritos, that's nacho cheese. Tell her friends like Fritos, I'm trying to late. I can only have one and I ain't trying to wait. It's a song with wings and you know it's gon' melt, but you ain't finna murder me like everybody else. I'ma rap like I got some type of respect for myself. I don't do it for my health, man, I do it for the belt. Man, I do it to the depth, till the roof get melt. 100 degrees, drop the roof so the coupe don't melt. Man, the flow's so cold, chicken soup won't help. We need 4 more hoes, we need oh. through the eye, peek through in the plastic bag, about to get cursed by a building. I flushed out the feeling of me being the shit, cause I was leaving skid marks on everywhere I sit. I go everywhere I'm in, like I can go anywhere, any money more. I'm in your neighborhood, area, CD thing, take that. I've had the girlfriend, and she said I got great sex, safe sex is great sex. Better wear a latex, cause she don't want that latex, that I think I'm latex. So wrap it up, but he's so sweet, she wanted it down. Like a lollipop, lollipop. She lick me like a lollipop, lollipop. She lick me like a lollipop, lollipop. She lick me like a lollipop, lollipop.
It's thebarlive.com, 24/7 podcast station broadcasting and, well, not really broadcasting, netcasting directly to the DFW listening audience area, net surfers. I don't even know what the hell it is that we're doing. Hi, folks. I am Pugs Moran, host of the Pugs Moran Show.
And I'm Patrick from Y&R Radio.
There you are, Y&R Radio every Wednesday night live, or you can find the podcast at thebarlive.com. What are we doing out here, Patrick?
Well, it looks like we got the band playing again. We were just talking about how this is a little different from last time we did this. There's a lot different kind of people up here, it seems like, than there was last time we did this down at Grand Prairie.
You know what's funny? Every one of these events that I've been to always features a band like this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything necessarily negative.
No.
But when I see a band like this, and there's always like 3 guys in their upper 50s, and then like 1 guy in his 20s.
Yeah.
and you know that during band practice, they have awful fights about songs the guy in his 20s wants to do.
Yeah.
And then the other guys are always like, no, man, we need to do more Molly Hatchet, stuff like that. No, but I really think that we could probably add in a little, I don't know, give me a new band. I was like, I don't know.
One of the new ones.
Hey, I have to tell you that I've actually been in a band like that before.
Yeah. Hey, you know what would be cool if we did some hip-hop? And then, like, the old dude's like, I ain't doing no goddamn boochie-woochie hip-hop son of a bitch music. That ain't music. And then you get into that. It's always very awkward. And the 20-something guy in the band is never the same 20-something guy twice. Like, if you saw them, like, 2 weeks apart, they'd still have a 20-something guy, but it'd be a new one.
Yeah, because that guy ended up leaving.
Yeah.
He just started his own project.
And it's always like it's always like some weird relation that he got into the band. Like he's dating one of the other guy's daughters.
Yeah. So there's like internal conflict.
Yeah. There's like weird tension.
Like a certain part of the song comes up where he's talking about really getting in, like going down with like a girl or so. He's like, you better not. I know what you're thinking about right now.
And the young guy's always resentful because he really actually has to learn all these old songs because he's never heard them.
Yeah.
What are they playing now?
What is this? I can't hear it. Do you hear it, Jimmy?
Sounds like some Alice in Chains or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is probably the most current stuff they do.
Yeah, he finally got them to go this far back.
Right.
Or this far up.
Still, that was 20 years ago.
It's new.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it weird to think about music that's 20 years old? You're like, whoa, that was 20 years ago. Like 1990, 1992, 1993.
Well, it's one of the reasons why, like, for instance, like, here locally, we got The Edge, and they play Nirvana. And it's like that, like, as sad as it is to say this, like, that should be on classic rock now. Like, It's not edgy.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
is classic rock.
Yeah.
It's funny because they'll play something that 1989, it's a classic rock, and then something that's 91 is still on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that get rid of the edge factor? Like you're supposed to be edgy and doing new things, cutting edge? No?
You would think.
Are we giving up on that?
Well, no, I think they can mix. They can mix in some classics.
Yeah.
Doesn't all have to be new.
Well, I mean, it just seems like, you're run by the same company. If you hear Nirvana coming from 3 of the 5 studios, you probably got an issue with your edge station.
You know
if
what?
it's coming from Mix 102.9 and the Eagle, and, it's like, well, maybe we should retire this one.
One thing I've noticed lately about the rock radio stations is they've really changed in the past couple of years.
Well, you know what the problem is? I'll give you a little insight into what's happening with the rock station. You'll notice why stations like The Edge are playing older music, songs that you would say belong in classic rock. It's because 22-year-olds who would naturally be interested in new alternative music aren't listening to music.
No, not on the radio.
The audience for an alternative rock station now has gone. 10 years ago, it was 25. Now it's 35 and 45 because 25-year-olds don't listen to the radio for music.
Yeah.
So you've got to appeal to someone who still thinks Nirvana is cutting edge and cool.
That is
so
true.
that's what they're doing.
They listen to Skrillex.
Yeah. Skrillex. Hey, we went over him the other day, right?
Yep.
Isn't that the guy we did the breakdown of?
Yeah, I heard the show.
Skrillex.
I actually listened to it last night.
Skrillex sounds like something I use to clean my pots and pans.
Skrillex toilet cleaner.
Wow.
Some people would argue that it actually sounds a lot like when you're cleaning your pots and pans, but
Probably.
I'll never understand like the people that really don't hear the sounds in it though. They're just like, what is going on here?
Well, a lot of people say it's toilet sounds.
Right.
That's toilet music.
So-
I'm not a huge dubstep fan, but I do have an appreciation for the thing. It's something new, and I'm all about something new. Music has been stagnant for so long. How many times can you, when radio stations when bands start doing remakes of stuff from the 70s and 80s, it gets old.
Well, I went to it was probably 2 years ago now. I ended up going to a rock show. POD was there.
POD.
Who else was there? It was Puddle of Mud. A bunch of bands that were pretty big. At one point. And I ended up going there. This is 2 years ago, and it was at Nokia Theater in Grand Prairie, here locally near Dallas. And so I go there. I expect that this is going to be like a real big rock show. Everyone's going to be having like the old-fashioned rock show, time. Nobody was there. Like, no, it was just.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2 years ago.
I can see that happening.
And like I was walking around, and it really got to the point where it was kind of sad. The lead singer of Puddle of Mud is just walking around in the atrium with like no guard, no nothing, just talking to people every once in a while, and then he just left. Like that's how few people were there. Like they didn't even have to worry about it.
With the exception of POD, and strictly because I think, they have such a Christian basis, and I think they're kind of a evangelical, rock Christian group, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Even though they kind of imitate what I like to call trash rock, which is definitely Puddle of Mud, Default, Finger 11, all that kind of stuff. That stuff's just washing out. It's not gonna, like you said, 2 years ago nobody was going to the concerts. It's washed out.
Yeah.
The Kid Rock is washed out. That kind of stuff. And what I'm seeing is this indie rock, the stuff that a lot of the younger kids are listening to, which is not necessarily mainstream, but they're almost making it mainstream because of the internet. The internet has pretty much changed the music world, not only from how you get your music but what you listen to.
The types, yeah.
And,
like the
look
MGMTs.
at YouTube. Look at videos.
Yeah.
These people are making lots of money off of YouTube with their videos.
Yeah, it's crazy the amounts of money that they'll get. Especially
I'm not
once you start
complaining
going
because
over.
we're trying to be on YouTube here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to jump in here for a second, and I'm not being allowed to. Did they just announce the winner? Did we miss that?
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
I would think he would announce the winner from the stage. So maybe he announced that they're about to do it. I see the girls lining up. people are starting to come over to the stage, so maybe we're about to hear the winner. And as soon as they announce the winner, hopefully we can get whoever wins over here, and we'll interview him real quick before we end the show. Yeah, Brandon's taking the stage. You want to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back afterwards?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. This is thebarlive.com. I'm Patrick from Y&R Radio. Got Pugs over here on my right, Jimmy behind the board. We're at Harley Davidson of Dallas in Allen, Texas, off 75. We're going to take a break. They're going to announce the winners of the bikini contest. We're going to come back here in just a second, and hopefully we'll get the winner over here and interview him and do lots more cool stuff. Barlive.com. Be back.
All right, it's thebarlive.com. Pugs Moran, host of PMS every Monday through Friday, noon to 2, right here on thebarlive.com. I also have Patrick with me from Y&R. Patrick, set the scene for me. What's happening here at Harley Davidson of Dallas?
Well, what we got going on, we got a bunch of people standing in front of a stage watching beautiful girls in bikinis. And what they're doing is they're trying to get a crowd vote to figure out who's going to win this competition. I think it's between... Is that 2 girls up there that they're voting on right there?
And look, there's 4 girls total.
Okay, 4 girls.
Jimmy Ryan, our pick to click. Kelly, appears to still be in the running in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Quite a form that is.
I didn't see her at first, and then all of a sudden she popped up. She definitely deserves to be up there.
You know what?
There you go.
I think we may have gotten the best crowd response.
Jeez.
You know, it's funny. You could tell in the pitch of people's voices how much they, like, yay, or if they're yay.
Yeah, it has to do with how high I think it gets. The higher the what, the more popular they are. I got to tell you, I think Kelly won by crowd applause.
Yeah, I do too.
She gets my vote.
And if we're talking about like how high it gets means like good things. I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I heard grown men sound like they hadn't hit puberty yet.
All right, oh, she's in the top 2.
All right.
She's in the top 2. Oh, I love this. I love when they put skin on skin.
I love how they act like they love each other until one of them loses, and they're like,
Oh, dude, they're women. They
Yeah.
despise one another right now.
yeah, high pitch. There you go. It's for Kelly.
Pretty solid for Kelly. It's Kelly.
Kelly's the winner.
As predicted yesterday on PMS, Kelly has won the bikini contest.
Are you ever wrong, Bugs? That's a rarity, isn't it?
I did marry 2 women, so I have been wrong twice.
Maybe he should be a guest on our show. You're Never Right show. Maybe he may be right, but we'll make him feel bad. That'll make me feel better.
Jeez. Look at check out the dude wearing the Scottie Pippen jersey.
Is that
You see him there in the crowd? He's just in the crowd right there. I don't know, just a white guy wearing like a basketball jersey, like a white beater.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't look right.
There he is. For anybody watching. Yeah, it does. It looks awkward.
You know what that dude's got? And I don't know the guy, and he's not really moving, so I can't tell. You know, he's. We're not on speaker, are we?
No.
Because he keeps like kind of looking over here.
Are they talking about me? Anybody else wearing a Scottie Pippen jersey?
He looks like he went to like a barber shop that's attached to like a gay dance club. He's got like the gay buzz cut, and then he's got like the kind of gay guy facial hair. Like I could see him in leather pants. Couldn't you see him in leather pants?
Yeah. This is his attire for when he's not wearing the leather pants.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got
This is Scottie Pippen.
He's got the classy barbed wire tattoo too. That's good. That means he's not gay though. Gay dudes would never make that kind of a permanent fashion statement.
Yeah.
That just means he's dumb. What is Brandon doing? I thought for sure we had already established that Kelly had the better crowd applause.
I did too, and on this second round,
He's like brought a girl back that he
Yeah.
already eliminated. I thought it was down to the final 2. Oh, and he just eliminated the girl for the 3rd time.
this is part of his structure where he like really beats him down. Hey, maybe you didn't get 3rd place.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't get 3rd place. Come back up here. And then, oh yeah, never mind, 3rd place.
You mean I got another chance? No, I was just effing with you. Get back in your box.
I think she did win.
Yeah, she won.
There we go.
Told you.
Crown her with the plastic toy.
Told you.
Dude, that's amazing. I mean, like, you got Haley up there who, how old do you think she is? Like, maybe 24? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you would think going hand in hand. I mean, we did say that she was going to end up winning, but that has to be really difficult.
Here, I love this part. I love how they make 2nd place crown her and put
Another thing that Brandon, like,
Yeah.
makes him do.
Hey, loser. Put the sash on the far superior female.
It's a team building strategy.
Put the crown on the prettier girl. Do it now, ugly. Do it now, 2nd place. Do it now, not nearly as good as this one. Look at that, 1 for 1. Hey, where'd my kid go?
He's over there. I see him.
Oh, yeah, he's over there playing.
Playing in the street. I like how people are looking back at us and they can't hear us, and they're like, what are these guys doing?
Just commenting on you.
You guys have a radio show? Yeah, it's on the internet. Well, okay.
I never know how to answer that.
Yeah. Is it really radio?
No, technically it's not. Told ya. Told ya.
Think she was giving us props because she knew
She
that.
was.
Yeah.
She knew. All right, and look at this. Kelly is crowned. Miss Brand New Sunbrew is crowned Miss Dallas Harley Davidson, and the sun emerges from the clouds.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
It's almost as if Jesus agrees.
That really did happen, like perfect timing.
I know. She put the crown on, and the sun came out.
Everything is right again.
Oh, watch out, guys. See cars are coming in here. We don't go on the other side of that line. I'm really beginning to. You know what? I need to have a conversation. Here's what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to camp out in front of tattoo shops. And I'm just going to engage girls when they come in. You know, just to make sure they're absolutely positive about what they want to do. I am seeing more regrettable tattoos lately. And has that trend sort of died down?
Yeah, I think it is. You're just seeing like the last waves of it.
You're seeing people who made the bad decision.
Yeah.
But I mean, you 18-year-olds, like, they can't wait to get a tattoo again?
I don't think so. I don't think that that's happening anymore.
Patrick, do you have any tattoos?
I do not have any tattoos.
Good for you.
I have my ears pierced, but that's, that grows back.
Well, that's just to let other gay guys know you're interested.
Right.
It's a calling caller.
That's why you do that, obviously. No, I don't know that tattoos are as popular as they were, say, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I actually had, we were talking about the Facebook people that are always looking for, basically like attention or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of those girls was on Facebook the other day that was basically complaining because her modeling career wasn't working out because she got too many tattoos now. And now she's like regretting it completely.
My favorite thing is when you hear porn stars lament that.
Oh.
I can't get work. I don't know. I got from the side of my ear all the way down to the tips of my fingers. I got it all tattooed, and I just can't get work anymore.
The really sad part is once they try to get a real job in the real world.
Yeah. Job stoppers.
Not just modeling or porn stars. When you have to get a job at somewhere and you have tattoos on your face.
Oh, are you saying that you wouldn't hire the girl that comes in with the Latin King logo right on her jugular?
I'm not gonna lie. I've had that happen. I've had girls walk into places I worked for and try to get jobs with stuff like that, thinking I wouldn't notice.
You know, that is to me. Have you seen these girls? Again, we'll go back to porn.
Uh-huh.
I see a lot of porn stars with that Latin King 3 crown, which means that they're basically property of a guy who's in the Latin Kings, and now they're doing porn, and you can see that is the female equivalent to the dude with the swastika. That he got when he was like 18 and a little screwed up and on meth, and now he's 38. And he's tried to fill it in, but it just really looks like
the old part's still coming out.
Right.
Yeah. You got like the clean, nice outer rim, and then the nicely showable swastika. That's the old Brent.
So I'm trying to figure out what they're doing now. They've crowned the winner. They brought all the girls back on for pictures, and then they went off, and then there was just a couple girls. I guess it's over.
That's
just
going to be it.
The remaining girls.
So who came in second place? I know we got Kelly. Kelly came in first. I'm not sure
I think
who
it was
came in.
one of the Haleys.
Haley?
Because they made her crown. I don't know. Was she the second place winner, or was she the winner last year?
I believe Haley was the winner last year.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So unseated by the 34-year-old Kelly. Which
Amazing.
Yeah, it really is amazing.
There was something about her, but I didn't know she was 34. She doesn't look 34.
No,
Maybe.
she definitely doesn't. That's what's so amazing about it, though, is that, I think that a lot of times you assume that, it's just basically not just downhill, but, it happens pretty quickly. And that's not necessarily the case.
There's
It's reassuring,
There's
really.
girls that do go downhill quickly, and I wish there was some sort of sign that I could figure out if a girl's going to look good at 34, she's going to look 34.
Check out her mom.
Yeah, that's good.
What's that?
He was saying that I wish that there was a way that you could tell if they're going to, hold out through their 30s and still, be cute. I was saying you check out their mom.
Yeah.
Usually
Absolutely.
that's a good way of being able to tell.
It's a real good indicator.
I remember one time, this is the most douchey thing I've ever
Here's
done.
the other thing. You say check out their. It's when your girl gets the low maintenance haircut. That's when it starts to go downhill.
Yeah.
As soon as they get the haircut, they pumped out a couple of kids and they don't have time to do their hair in the morning, and they just get the really easy haircut. That's when it starts to go downhill. So beware, any guy out there, be wary of when your wife comes home and goes, I just had it all taken off because it's so easy now. I can just get up and go. She is about to really hit a wall.
Because it can happen to anybody, really. If you start giving up and then nature starts taking its course, that's going to be a rough road those next couple of years. But yeah, I've definitely had one time. This is when I was really young. You may actually remember when I was dating this girl, Kristen Pugs, but it was the first girl I ever lived with. Like, it was a long-term relationship, first one. Like, I was probably like 19 at the time. We had been together for 3 years, and apparently I got drunk one night and made a mention of the fact that I was worried because of the way things could go by the looks of her mom.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just woke up to this story and I was like, oh no. Because that was always in the back of my mind, but apparently during this blackout I decided to bring it to the forefront of the conversation.
Hey, we should get Kelly over here.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, can you get Kelly before she goes inside? All right, we're gonna get the winner over here. The pick to click from our little broadcast yesterday. Kelly, 34 years old. That's what we like. That's what I like most about her.
Yeah.
Is that she's more of a woman than she is a bikini chick. Although there is another bikini chick that I had never seen before who was smoking hot, and she didn't even place or anything.
Really?
Yeah, where is she? She's got like the pink top on. She probably already went inside. Oh, but now's one of my favorite parts, Patrick, after the bikini contest, when all the girls that lost come slinking out in their sweatpants and ponytails.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
The winner does always just like walk around, just the same way as the sash going, but the girls do. They come out.
The winner will spend, a couple of minutes walking around, not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
The losers are in their sweatpants and a ponytail ASAP.
Within minutes.
Yeah. And then there's always some argument with Brandon about money or something. There's always just something complicated going on. 'Cause they thought they were promised something and they weren't. All right. Well, it looks like Sam didn't get our girl out here.
You want to wait until we actually get her over here?
Are we getting ready to break down? It looks like everybody's done.
Yeah, it does.
I do not know. Damn, that chick is hot. That chick's hot too.
Oh yeah.
That's the girl on the left right there, Patrick. That's a porn star body.
That's her name's Haley too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's Haley 1, and then the
Of
one
course.
that was on the right was Haley. We got some Ozzy Osbourne, little Crazy Train bands playing. That's pretty typical. I think you pretty much hear that song every time you come to a biker rally. Along with Pour Some Sugar on Me, Don't Stop Believing, Sweet Child of Mine.
We're an American band.
Girls, Girls, Girls. We're an American band. I think they drug that song on an extra couple minutes. They won't let everybody know they're an American band and they're not, outsourced.
Right.
Yeah, the 25-year-old in the band right now is going, no, not this one again. Always want to play Crazy Train.
All right. Well, it has been fun. I think we're about ready to wrap it up out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick, anything to add in closing?
I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to interview Kelly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Maybe she had to really go to the bathroom or something. Or Sam's just really slow. One of the two.
Yeah.
Or a combination of both.
All right. Well, that's going to do it. Brock,
All right.
we have crowned a new Miss Dallas Harley Davidson, and it is the girl that I predicted would win the debut performance as a Sunbrew bikini model for beautiful 34-year-old Kelly.
Yes.
She's, some would say maybe she's ready for the seniors division, but apparently not. She went head-to-head with the cream of the crop, and she came home the winner today.
Good stuff.
That's going to do it. Jimmy, are we doing a show Monday?
I believe Tuesday.
Tuesday? We're
Yeah.
not ready to do Mondays yet? All right. That's good with me. I'm good with that. Patrick, how about you? You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. And when can people hear YNR?
YNR radio show broadcasts every Wednesday from 4 to 6 on thebarlive.com.
All right, Jimmy, anything you want to promote?
No, not yet. I mean, basically, I got a show coming up on Sunday. We're bringing back Really Bad Radio, so.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody, thank you to, I guess, Nas Energy Drink, Harley Davidson of Dallas. Who else do we need to thank? Anybody? Sunbrew.
Kelly.
Sunbrew.
Kelly and Sunbrew. Yeah, and Kelly's husband for watching my kid for a while. That was
Yes.
very nice of him. I appreciate that. All right, folks, we'll talk to you. Be checking us out on thebarlive.com.